Hello and welcome to round 2 front nine coverage of the Great Lakes Collegiate Showdown here at the Kensington Metro Park. We'll be hitting up the Black Locust Green course today for our first round of team doubles play. I am Derek Franciosi and I am joined by
Kelsen Bluhm.
And we are greatly sponsored by Great Lakes Discs, as well with coverage brought to you by Discgolththreads. We have some teams to show off today. After some fierce competitive singles play, we have Dayton A as well as MSU A. Kelsen, show us who these people are.
Yeah, we're going to have a team of two, Ryan Almassy and Tyler Silliman, and then Andrew Watt and Kevin Brun. And then for MSU, our teams of two are going to be Lincon Lloyed and Sam Kelly. And then we have Luke Conway and Quinn Dahl. Should be an exciting round today, the team's round. You always want to shoot low here.
And after the averages, we end up having these two teams tied for first with a +1 average score. So really pretty even playing field here as they begin round 2 here at Black Locust.
Yeah, it's going to be a shootout, and we have teams starting not too far behind these guys. I know Purdue is at a +2 team average for that singles round. Might have been a couple others as well.
We're on hole 1, 619-foot par 4. Realistically, you're just wanting to get out as far out as you can without getting into the rough on the right or left, which is jail. And then from there, pretty straightforward upshot into the pretty sheltered green. Pretty errant drive, honestly. I don't see them taking that. So really got to come in clutch here on this next drive.
Yeah, Lincoln with the forehand. It's kind of just a stock. A little bit of flip up there. Going a little right, but yeah, it's just fine. Here's Ryan. The lefty, I like to see that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really nice tool to have too with this as Black Locust really gives you a lot of variety shots here. So having that lefty comfortable backhand, same with the opposite with the forehand, I think that's gonna be really useful, especially when you're wanting as much diversity with the team of 4 here. Big drive. That hole is going to look great. Now it's just got to sit down or else that's going to go into the rough as well.
Yeah, a little bit in there. I have a feeling they'll take Ryan, so that was close though.
Yeah.
A lot of distance.
Definitely got the green light though to give it a good crush, so.
Yeah.
All right. We start out with MSU here. Pretty routine upshot. You know, that one tree is a little bit in the way, but I mean, forehand or backhand is pretty open. You just can't go straight down the gut.
Yeah, approaching this green, it's a big wall of trees, but it's pretty easy to find a way through. As you see there, Quinn finding a way to get into circle 1, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Luke here wanting to do the same.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's
how you want to start.
Exactly. This is a pretty good warm-up hole. I mean, par 4s really can give you a lot of allowance here. The only thing you don't want to take is a bogey, but birdie or par allows you to kind of warm up on this. But realistically, this is their second round of the day, so they've just wrapped up, you know, playing on toboggan. So now they're, you know, going to play another round, and then third round they play toboggan on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to be feeling a little bit after that toboggan round.
Oh, absolutely. Even in the cold, I mean, it's still a lot of climbing. So
yeah.
Backhand turnover here, very high.
It's not a good line, though. It drops, too.
One of my favorite shots, but I really feel like they're the hardest to execute. There's just, at least for wooded courses, it just can get really in the way really quickly. Easy clean up par here. Birdie, actually, as both walk away, coming back to even now. So, again, even more of a playing field, an even playing field as they walk away now with even on their scorecards.
Yep, we're going to be seeing a lot of green today, contrasting from the singles round. So, yeah, this hole is pretty easy, averaging a 3.24.
Absolutely.
So you're going to want to start with that birdie.
Black Locust tends to play a little bit, I mean, a lot easier than Toboggan, but for
sure.
team doubles too, I mean, we're expecting, you know, double digits at the very least to make any kind of movements. So, you know, they're needing to make as many birdies as possible, if not eagles. There are a few eagle opportunities on this course. To hole 2 now, par 3, 286, forehand all day as we see MSU go with their first good skip, just a little left, but I mean 20-footer.
Yeah, you get 2 chances, no complaints there.
Yep.
Frees up Luke to maybe run the basket. He's got the height for it.
You can definitely run it if you got a good shot for it. Just 2 outside, but definitely a good committed run there. That's what you're looking for when you have a pretty safe shot there. Dayton now steps up. This hole does play a little blind, so realistically, MSU or Dayton aren't going to know 100% where their shots are going to land. But they can get a general idea based off where they're from. Yeah, just a little long there, but
close.
That must have been close. Yeah, now that you say that, that tree was blocking the basket, but MSU and Dayton are like, they're probably a little surprised by that too.
See a turnover.
Backhand turnover, wow. Hard line to hit. It's got to get the height on it. Yeah, just most common thing to do is just leak it a little early, and that tree will kind of take it out of the equation. Dayton now. Outside circle, I'd say. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're not outside the circle, but that was also an unfortunate cage, so we got to have Dayton, their next player, clutch up here from about 25. No problem.
Yep. Tyler making it look easy.
No problem. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, another 2.39 average, so we're looking at some birdies early here. The whole averages are going to look a lot easier than they did in the teams round. Or in the singles round, rather.
Oh, no.
We're seeing some putts leak.
Well, low right, and then just kind of scooches out the basket. Not saying that should have stuck, but just a little nervy putt there from about 20. Oh, okay.
Link's good for it, yeah.
Absolutely. Real nervy feeling, too, when, you know, your player B on this type of scenario. You got a pretty routine putt, but that's how teamwork is, you know. You got to clutch up in those moments, but they're, you know, neck and neck still. Now birdie for both teams, tied for first.
Yeah, and we're going to move into a 509-foot par 4 that's kind of limiting off the tee. It's probably another forehand for a lot of these guys. You could maybe get aggressive with the roller, but really can't do that much off the tee. Just trying to chew as much off left to right as you can here.
Yeah, it's just too wide left. Realistically, you're wanting to get as right as possible because this is basically just a big S-curve of a hole. So they're not really in a good place with that shot. So
ideal forehand is playing it really inside here.
Mm-hmm. Backwards, that's my bad. There we are. That's a little bit better. Actually, much better if that gets a good skip.
It gets the skip, yeah.
Which it does.
Can't do it much better than that.
Nope. I mean, you can always bite off more, but I wouldn't be upset with that result at all. I think that gives you a good look at a backhand to the basket.
That's good.
This one just a little short.
Green light for Ryan or just? Yeah. The green light play. Yeah.
Green light means he must be doing something here. Oh, he's the lefty. I guess he's just throwing that hyzer.
Yeah, this is the biggest advantage here. If he can really get... man, if that had more height, that would have been good. But still, this is going to be absolutely killer.
Oh, yeah, he's up there.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I don't think the height would have mattered.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to get height on that tee shot. Anyway, I mean, as a lefty myself, I've sometimes tried to go all the way over the trees to the, just get as much as you can.
That tree right there.
It's pretty hard to get close to the basket.
Absolutely. Looks like MSU first up. That tree on their right is a little nervy. At least for me, I'd worried I'd hit my hands there, but they ended, you know, a little outside the circle. Luke going high here. See if you can get through everything, but it's hard to break through that ceiling, and looks like our catch cam guy nearly got hit, but we're looking at about yeah,
it's circle's edge,
circle
maybe.
one look. Yeah.
You might want to be a little bit closer, but 2 putts at it should make good from there.
I hate to say luck's involved here, but I really do feel, especially if you're in this position, it's pretty. You got to have a pretty good roll of the die here to get through and get close to the basket. Because you're really just hoping you break through all of that foliage and branches from above. And Dayton making pretty good work of that.
Yeah,
but you
nice
can
shot
see on the
from
right there
Kevin.
that opening. But a lot of folks tend to really go high hyzer, which tends to bring in those branches.
You're definitely playing a little bit of Plinko here more often than not.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's through clean there.
Yeah, that's stuck. That would have been solid, but leaves kind of let it slide just a little bit. So all of them, not tricky putts, but I mean, they're 20, 25 feet. MSU's up first. Big opportunity here. It's a hard hole. No problem at all.
Good
Great birdie.
confidence booster from Sam.
Absolutely, especially after a turkey start like that. Let's see if Dayton can match that. There we are. I was a little worried since hole 2 with that last putt, but a little bit more confidence there, even though it was a little high, but a made putt's a made putt.
Yeah, and we're 3 for 3. A lot of green today.
Absolutely. We have, I mean, star frames are a little easier to come by on a team doubles round, but a star frame turkey, not going to see that too often. So definitely really cool to see.
I think we'll see some more of those today.
Yeah, that's the hope. But both of them neg 3 as we head into hole 4. Par 3, 343-foot hole here. You're wanting something really low and fast to try and turn a little bit to the right here. This is brought out a little bit too much to the right, and it's not going to have enough to turn, but he's just a bit short, but looking at a C2 look, but...
Yeah, it's a solid shot there.
Yeah.
Even see a
replay on this. Oh, barely misses that tree. I was wondering why we were taking another look at this. Inches from hitting that and almost really kind of putting a lot of pressure on player B here.
Yeah, pretty tight fairway here. It might look it's like it's an open fairway, but it requires that straight shot. I think that's why we see the backhands here instead of the forehands.
Yeah, and especially with seeing how this shot turned out, imagine if he did hit that tree, they would be in trouble. Yeah. But MSU kind of graced with some luck there as they land in circle 2. Still a look to get a birdie and continue their streak. Dayton now.
Oh, a nice.
Can they make a statement here?
Backhand from Andrew.
Wonderful hold here. Man, if that would have missed that tree, I'd have had a good feeling. Yeah, that's a good replay. Watch this disc turn. Wonderful hold here.
Yeah, and it just goes dead straight.
Oh my goodness. And if that tree wasn't there, that would be scooched a little long past the basket. But man, I bet I would put money that might have hit the pin.
That might have hit something for sure.
So good.
You're okay with that little...
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you said, I was going long if it didn't hit something, so...
Yeah. I mean, this hole's pretty hard to ace, so I imagine that Dayton's just trying to get closer at this point. And it looks like that's not going to turn, so he is going to end up on the path to the next hole. Oh, yeah.
Easy pickup.
So, absolutely. Easy pickups for both of them. You know, pretty clear choices on what to go.
Yeah. This is outside circle for MSU here.
Oh boy.
Oof.
You in this hole, man. Yeah.
All right. Last chance here to pick it up, and both of them airballed here, but let's see if Dayton from about 25 can take the solo lead now.
It's a good jam.
What a putt and a great drive. Now that's as much teamwork as you can get there. I mean, that's pretty well rounded. You got a great drive, still a little left on the putt, and they make it happen. MSU.
Whoops.
Luke shorts the putt. Pressure again. You don't want to have to put a lot of pressure on your teammate like this, but you know, at this point, they're just getting reps in. But no harm, no foul. They walk away with a par.
Hardest hole we've played today at a 0.3 under par average. So
okay.
And I think we're going to see a tougher one here on hole 5. It's a really, really tight par 3.
Well, taking a look here now, Dayton comes out into the solo lead with a -4 for their round, and now MSU falling to a tie for second as we head into hole 5. Kelsen, tell us about this hole.
Yeah, we have a right to left turning. You're going to see a lot of trees here. It looks pretty straightforward off the tee, but the left side, there's a lot of trees in play. So you're going to just see these backhand hyzers inside there from Tyler, and that's jail. So
yeah.
You're going to want to see one go through here. The left-hand forehand here from Ryan. Looks good. You never know. Yeah, and he gets caught up.
This I hate to say it again because I'm going to say it again.
It's a luck
one of those holes where there's a lot of luck involved because that shot looked great, but it could have been a little wider. But
there's a pure line, but I mean, it's especially not being able to see it off the tee. It's pretty hard.
Absolutely. Not
Looks
very
good
often
from
you see a park
Sam.
shot. That does look great. That looks wonderful. That just needs to stop rolling.
Yeah, we got slope.
Wow.
It slopes right to left, so it's hard to stop it by the pin here, but that looks circle 1.
Yeah, pulls out wide. I was worried he was going to hit that tree right there.
Yeah.
But, just by a little bit.
Yeah.
MSU counting their graces here. Lucky miss on the last hole, and I wouldn't say a lucky miss on this one. I'm glad that one missed.
Yeah.
That was a good shot.
Pressure's off for Lincon here.
I'll knock his down.
Absolutely. They kind of can do whatever he wants. No pressure here. Again, I don't think they... I mean, didn't matter anyway, but...
Yeah, I mean, that's what you see here.
That's the thing with a lot of these holes. You're not really going to know what the result is until you walk up to it. We get that grace a lot with a lot of courses, but this one's kind of tricky to see where your result is.
Yeah.
Dayton now. With an opportunity. Just short.
Yeah, I think... I'm wondering if he was going for that. Especially with the slope, I feel like you want one safe. Yeah, they're pretty close, actually.
Yeah.
They're closer than I thought.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Interesting step out there.
I was gonna say I haven't seen that before, but everyone's got their unique stroke. So, Luke now, opportunity to pick one up on Dayton.
Ooh.
It sticks.
Yeah.
It sticks.
It did try to jump out.
Absolutely
Yeah, this is
did.
now the hardest hole of the day at a .03 under par average. So, not an easy birdie here, and MSU. They get that one right back.
Absolutely. Talking about a tug of war. Bring it right back here. Now both of them tied for first as MSU takes the pretty hard birdie on 5.
Yeah, we only see 18% of the field birdie in that hole. So.
Wow. That's a handful of teams, if not less.
Yeah, I think so.
We move on to hole 6.
3 teams. 3 teams.
300
pull there.
38 par 3. This one's tough. Realistically, you want a forehand force over to kind of shape the line of the hole, but you can see some backhands to the basket, but you got to have something turn up and just hold straight the entire time. But you can see, I mean, if you're to throw straight off that tee, you're hitting trees, so you got to hit around it.
Yeah.
Luke, try and see if you can demonstrate what I'm talking about here.
It's going to be left as well.
Yeah, just not enough turn there.
Still
though, I don't know if that kicked in too much. That tree's gonna be in the way, so we'll see what they
I
take.
wish Ryan had this hole. It's a good lefty backhand here.
Absolutely, 100% agree on that. That holds Aye.
A little too much high.
Wide right. Yeah. It's up the fairway, but that's going to be a very, very long look for the birdie.
Yeah, I mean, now they got an upshot, so birdie's basically out here unless they were to throw it in.
Yeah, that's not a gimme either, so
not a gimme.
I don't think that really frees Ryan up to go for it.
No.
Yeah, just a nice upshot. They'll be tapping at a par. Let's see what MSU has here. Looks like about 40, 45 feet.
Opportunity here to get their first shot at a solo lead. No, just no chance.
Hey, you can go tap in far. Go for it. At a maniac. Tap in far.
Solid layup.
It's always the right way to go about it when you miss a putt like that. Let's just line up. Oh! Man, you want that in.
Yeah.
Just trickles off left. MSU will tap in their putt for par. Dayton. Just a little bit of work, but nothing major.
See the big dogs falter here a little bit.
Yeah. But no harm to themselves as they stay tied.
Yeah, I wonder if anybody joined that tie.
That is the question. Unfortunately, we do not know that. How many, what percentage birdied on this hole? This seems like a pretty hard one.
Yeah, it's a 2.61 average, 42% birdies, so it's not...
42%?
Yeah, it's
wow,
not,
so
it's one you want to get.
Absolutely. We move on to hole 7, 435-foot par 3. This is what I was talking about previously about you not knowing where the result of your drive is. There's a big hill you got to go over, straight shot turnover. This is a bit too much, but yeah, you're just trying to throw max distance here into a pretty open green. But
yeah, I think they'll be okay with that one out of Sam. 435 feet. This is a really tough get, especially with the blind tee shot, like you said.
absolutely. It's too high, but if it misses everything, it could be good. Wow.
Yeah, he's further.
Yeah, if that was any lower, that could have eaten some more distance off and could have been much closer, but still, great result.
Yeah, I think that's just outside circle 1.
Mm-hmm. Definitely outside circle 1. I'd say mid C2 look. This looks too inside, but
left, yeah.
could also get lucky here.
He's kind of sneaking up.
Oh, that's jail. Yeah. You're really hoping Date can... Yeah, let's see if Almassy can
This is a tough
get something better
hole.
here.
I'll tell you that.
Oh, absolutely. Miss. Oh, wow, you missed that. I thought he hit that.
He clipped some leaves, but...
Yeah, I mean...
They'll have the par
still,
for sure.
This is a par look for sure, but...
I got a putt at it.
Absolutely.
Deep C2, but downhill.
Still a look. That's what you can ask for a hole like this.
Solid bid there. Green light for Andrew.
Absolutely. Big Anheuser there. But no harm done. Easy pickup for par. MSU now. Opportunity to take the lead again.
Oh.
Luke. Hitting cage. Very close, but no cigar.
Man.
Average their putt out, and that's in. Fortunately, both teams now, they clean up their putts will walk away tied once again.
And this is the new hardest hole of the day so far, Derek. At a 3.27 average, so 79% of the field taking par here, and
That's over par.
Yeah, I see 0 birdies. So
no one birdied it?
No.
No one birdied it, folks. That's crazy.
I think that's the hardest hole in the course. I think.
Wow. Man, I guess I got really lucky when I birdied that hole once when I was at a tournament.
Yeah, it's a crazy birdie for sure.
Yeah, that puts into perspective there. Hole 8 now, par 3, 342. You're wanting to get something as straight as possible that finishes left. That's going to be short, but...
Yeah, the basket's just up the hill to the left there.
Tricky green as well.
Yeah, it's sloped on short and long and right side.
See if we can get it closer. That's way, way right. Yeah, no chance.
It's a little high, leaking left, but he should be up there. Yeah, that's probably an obstructed look from around circle's edge.
Now that's more like it. If that can flip up, which it won't, but if that would have flipped up,
early.
Yeah, that would have ended up in a real good place.
Still got some birdie looks. Let's see if these guys can get back on the birdie train.
I'm going to see you now from about 50 for birdie.
I don't know if it's quite that far, to be honest.
Think it's closer?
Yeah, I think that's actually circle's edge. The hill doesn't do it justice.
Oh, I disagree, but
you were there in person too, so
yeah,
you're entitled to that.
Oh, there it is.
Nice putt from Lincon.
Great putt, absolutely. I'd say if we averaged out our answers, I would say it's closer to 40.
I would say 40 is a good number.
Yeah.
It just to me didn't look like they were giving it the juice of a 50-footer.
Absolutely right, though. I mean, that uphill definitely makes it look longer, so I definitely am wrong, though. I don't think it's 50.
Bang, baby.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Nice putt there from Tyler, and we're back on that birdie train.
Wow. I really thought MSU was going to walk away with that solo, but both of them now.
Yeah, that drive from Andrew got far enough to kind of be past all the obstruction. He had to straddle, but
yeah, wow.
Relatively open look there.
Okay. Still tied, neck 5 through 8 holes, which realistically isn't that bad. I mean, they're still holding pretty well up in the leaderboards right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we're on pace to beat that double-digit mark. So, and we got 17 and 18. Our 18's that eagle.
18's the eagleable hole for sure.
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
And we go. Yeah, we go into hole 9 here. 300-foot, par 3. We're gonna see this left to right bender.
Yeah. Too low though. You're wanting something a little higher to allow that drift over to the right, because that basket is way to the right. Forehand is much harder to get there, in my personal opinion.
Yeah,
but
and it slopes away from the basket. A good shot there from Lincon, but he ends up, I mean, that's only 20, 25 feet. But
I was just going to say, forehand's definitely possible, but backhand tends to be the
backhand.
Path of least resistance. Almassy, though, is in a golden opportunity. I mean, this is a lefty's dream right here.
I mean, it's not a difficult hole, but to be honest, it's not the easiest lefty backhand. That tree that he hit, yeah, he pulled on it a little, but that tree that he hit, it's hard to get inside of that and not finish down to the right.
Interesting.
It's kind of the same as the forehand.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful turnover. He clipped something, but they're going to have a look.
Yep. Dayton up first, I believe. from C2 somewhere.
45.
Off of the basket.
Yeah.
Good effort. Golly, that looked good too.
Yeah.
Just a little right.
This is one you want to get, for sure. 42% of the field taking the birdie.
And MSU has taken their lead for the first time on the 9th hole. That's huge.
Yeah,
Dayton
that's
picking up their par.
just shows you how little room for error there is in these teams around on a course like this.
Mm-hmm.
This whole averaging .42 under par, so
Yeah.
definitely one you want to get.
Dayton in solo second though. That's huge.
Yeah, so we must. I'm wondering, we must have some room here for these guys. I mean, it could just be one stroke, but
we do got to keep in mind too. I believe this is only A pool playing because I believe B pool is playing singles right now technically.
Yeah,
so,
that is true.
But yeah, that brings us to the end. Kelsen, what do you got to say?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to head into the back nine. I think probably the more scoreable nine of the two, so hopefully we see a lot more green there, and maybe we see some more turkey star frames, Derek.
Yeah, that's the hope. We'll see you in the back nine.